What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk back again with another video for you guys. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Take that quick moment and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. We talk it all over here: music, news, sports, current events, all that good stuff. And it's all about hearing from you guys, the people. So subscribe, hit the bell, tap in the comments. But let's get right into this. I'm sure you guys have seen this in the headlines. It's kind of crazy to me. It brings a lot of questions to mind. So I got to bring it to y'all, the people, and let's talk about this in that comment thread. Rolling Loud, set in New York, huge festival, one of the top festivals in the game. And the NYPD has just stepped in and sent this letter out. And this letter, it's just kind of bizarre to me. It's just a very vague and generalized statement that they put out, saying that they don't want these artists, to perform. They want them excluded from the Rolling Loud show because of public safety concerns, that these artists were involved in recent acts of violence. Now, that's just a very vague statement, right? And it's Pop Smoke 22 G's, Casanova 2 times, Chef G, and Don Q. And it's just like, when you're asking for these guys to just be excluded from this huge show, you know what I mean? For a hip hop artist to be booked for Rolling Loud is a big deal. It's huge. And then, hey, you can't perform. You're out of here. Get out of here. Recent acts of violence, you're a public safety concern. I mean, that's just, with no really, anything specific or anything like that. It's just kind of wild to me, it's got to hurt for these artists. Now, like I said, this brings a lot of questions. We're going to talk about it all. But first off, the co-founder, co-owner of Rolling Loud, Tariq, has hopped on Twitter. You'll see, pay attention to all the different images popping up on the screen, everyone. As always, on my channel, you got to pay attention to that stuff. It's important pertaining to this topic, or whatever topic I'm covering. It's all up there for a reason. Now, he's come out and said, Tariq, the Rolling Loud co-owner, co-founder, is saying these artists will be paid in full. So don't worry about that. And, people came out and kind of came at him like, yo, they didn't tell you can't have these guys perform. They suggested it. You know what I mean? This is a free country. This is America. Why are you folding to the powers that be, the hip hop police, the NYPD? Now, what do y'all think? Is he folding to them or what? Because it's a messed up situation where at the end of the day, things are a business and people are trying to make money, feed their families and live and do what they got to do. So it can be a touchy thing, where people wanted him to say, F you to the NYPD. These dudes are on the bill. This is my show. Who the are y'all trying to tell me what to do? And, he's put out tweets. As I said, pay attention to the stuff coming up on the screen where he quoted someone's tweet who basically said what I'm saying here. And he said, listen, I said all that and more. You don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. There's a lot more to play. The public, y'all just see this letter. You don't really know what the deal is. And he also, so he's saying he spoke up. He's saying that, these artists are going to be paid in full. Everything, that they had coming to them is still coming to them. And he also encouraged all the DJs during their sets to play these artists. So, and I've seen other people say that Tariq is for the culture, he's for the artists. And, he's saying there's other stuff at play behind the scenes that we don't know about. And that brings me to this next point. And my next question is there some politics behind this? I don't know. We know there's the hip hop police and the NYPD. They're always on hip hop artists' ass everywhere they go. I mean, we've seen this declassified stuff where they have files on these artists. When they come to New York, They follow them all around town. They stalk them. They open investigations on them. We've even seen in the past with Wu-Tang, their hip hop police investigations got, intertwined with federal investigations. So we already know that, but I'm just curious to know if there's maybe some kind of politics behind this, because it's a crazy time in hip hop, as we know, with everything going on, like we've seen with Tekashi 6ix9ine and other stuff like that. It's so different right now than it's ever been in the culture, and it makes me wonder if there's something going on where you never know with these companies. It could be something with their management or a label that they're affiliated with, because when you get down to it, this could be a conglomerate of that, could be a conglomerate of this. You know what I mean? Politics is real crazy and tricky like that, when you break it all down. And I don't know, but what do you guys think? Do you think there is something more to this, or it's just strictly the NYPD flat out feels like these artists are a public safety concern, or what? Like, I want to know what you guys think. As I said earlier, that's what this channel is all about, tapping in and talking with you guys, the people. So get up in the comments and let me know. We're going to talk about this. If you got links to certain things that pertain to this that you want me to see, make sure you share those. Let's talk about this. Let's get that comment thread, popping, and let's see what's going on with that. Now, with these artists, does this hurt their career, in your opinion? Like, because this is the deal. All publicity is good publicity at the end of the day. We know this, that's why we see so many people go the route of trolling a lot nowadays, because you get your name in them headlines. People are saying your name, you're getting coverage and all that. But I gotta wonder, so with that, these guys getting banned, you know what I'm saying? They could put out music based on this, it could kind of give them that whole outlaw vibe. I don't know. But at the same time, if other venues follow suit, other places, when people are booking shows and say, listen, we already saw that these guys got banned in New York, we don't want them over here, we don't want those kind of problems, because a lot of the people that book artists, they don't know the music like that. They're not familiar with the artist. They're just thinking about insurance and other stuff and incidents and stuff like that. That's why there's a lot of places that flat out won't even book hip hop shows. Like we all know there's mad money in hip hop, but some places don't want hip hop shows. So I gotta wonder if this is gonna hurt these artists, or it's gonna help their career as far as the controversy attached to their name. But we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But I don't know, you guys. I want to know what you think about all this. As I said, I'm all ears. Tap in. Let's talk about this. It just feels real funny to me, though. Like I said, I'm led to believe there's other stuff going on here based on the fact that they were so vague with what they're saying here. When they just selected these particular artists like that. And, what Tariq is saying. That, hey, I tried to get these guys on the bill. I tried to tell them no. I tried to buck the system, but it wasn't happening. You don't know what's really going on. Something's funny, y'all. Something is funny about that. But I don't know, guys. That's all I really got. So like I said, hit them comments with everything that I touched on this video. What do y'all feel about period, what's going on here? How do you think it'll affect the artists? Is there politics in play here? Is there more to the story? Is this a conspiracy? And what do you guys think about Tariq? Is Tariq for the culture? Do you believe him that he indeed tried to, get these artists in there? Do you think he just folded in the shook of the hip hop police and the NYPD? Let me know what y'all think. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it's a business. You guys know how that goes sometimes. Certain things, the way it lines up. Like, for instance, I'm going to close this video out, but I'm going to just say this. If I had a friend who, had a situation like this, and he was like, listen, man, I want to have you in here, but I'm going to face a real bad consequences to where this is going to hurt my business in the long term. I'd be like, you know what, my man, I'm not even mad at that. Like, it's a bad situation. It sucks that it's like this, but hey, it is what it is. And he's paying them too. At the end of the day, I have not seen one person say a bad thing about this dude, the way he does business. Everyone keeps saying this man does great business, and that's a big deal in hip hop, or just in business period. People don't like to pay sometimes. That goes beyond hip hop and concerts and shows and promoters. It's a dirty game, man. People are greedy, and that's what it is. Money makes the world go round. Your best friend, your brother. Sometimes I've even seen someone's father stab someone in the back when their money is at play, big bucks at play. So thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. We talk it all: music, sports, news, life, current events, and much more. Don't forget that bell. I'll catch you on the next video. It's Jay Coffee Talk. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.